Recently, I did a poll in my YouTube channel, like asking the people, like, do you think your ex is an avoidant attachment style? Is an avoidant. So, as far as I remember, like more than 600 people replied, and most of them are saying that yes. And if you're wondering, like, where I'm wearing this hoodie, this is Melbourne weather. I know last couple of days back I was saying that I'm burning in heat, and now I'm wrapped up in this. That's normal. This is Melbourne weather. Now, let's come to the point. So, if you really are dealing with an avoidant attachment style person and you are going through this no contact, it is extremely painful. I know this very, very well because I have big experience with avoidance, not only as a partner, also with friends. So, I want to tell you that I know a breakup or this no contact with any normal human being and this avoidance are totally different. So, if you are going through this, I totally got you. I understand how painful it can be. But the only way to cope with this is to make yourself understand and realize that you are dealing with an avoidant. And what do I mean with that? It's like what they do and why they do. If you understand the pattern, it really will be a game-changing incident for you. Because right now, when they pull back, you probably be thinking like, oh my gosh, why they pull back? They don't love me, or maybe something wrong I did, or maybe I could have done something different, or da-da-da-da-da, whatever nonsense you're speaking in your head. That shit is not real. Because the avoidance pulling back has nothing to do with you. Yeah, I know that sounds creepy, but it is what it is. So if you still are watching in my my videos, and if you don't know like what is an avoidant attachment style, so let me tell you certain things about avoidance. So avoidants are the people who really crave attention. Okay, first of all, I'm just making it as a general as an avoidant, but there are two different types of avoidant: dismissive avoidant, fearful avoidant. We are not getting into that shit in detail. So I just want to tell you, just walking and giving some lecture to you guys. Look at this. All right, so yeah, so what I was saying, like, yeah, where I was avoidant. So this avoidance, listen, they are not narcissists. They are not really bad human. So they are the people who were raised in a household where they didn't get the emotional support. For example, if a child is a toddler, okay, they are sad or they are crying, what the mother or the father will do, they go and soothe them, right? Emotionally, okay, that's normally what we do. Like, okay, baby, don't cry, what happened, da, 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 all those things. But they are raised in a household when these kind of things were not entertained. So the child learned to be alone, learn to soothe themselves. So what happens with time, they become hyper independent. So they now learn that I have to be independent in life. I cannot emotionally depend on anybody. People are not safe to discuss. Or maybe it's like if they discuss the emotion with their parents, they probably said, oh, you should not be feeling like that, or forget about this. You know, this is very common in our Indian culture, Indian background people, like, you know, it can be Indian, Pakistani, Bangladeshi. So what happens specifically with the men? If they cry small, oh, you're a boy, you're a man, you shouldn't be crying. So what happens? They learn to suppress their emotion. So for them, emotion is not safe. So what happens? This is how they learn to be alone. They feel like emotional safety is not a thing. I cannot be emotionally vulnerable to other people. I cannot show other people that I love them, I care for them, because I do that, they will be like really leaving me, or I will be like alone. So rather, I will keep it to myself. And what happens with this kind of people? But in truly, to be honest, deep inside, they crave for love. They are not narcissists. Narcissists are the people who uses the other people as supply. But these people are not narcissists. They are not using you. They truly, truly crave connection. Now, how the shit happens in this situation? Let me come to the point. So, what happens? So, these people, when they meet you, definitely something clicks. They truly like you, and they start investing, and they become really intense. They probably will be love bombing you and telling you like how much they love you, how much you changed their life, how much they value you, and all those things. And trust me, those are real. They are not faking it. If you be thinking like, okay, if that is the real thing, now why on the face of earth this person disappeared suddenly out of nowhere? Let me come to the point. That's hell. All right, listen, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a specialized in attachment style. But to be honest, I didn't read these things, but I have till in my life, in my fucking life, all right? So, and not only that, I have seen many clients. So I am telling you exactly what happens to them so that you can understand their psychology better. And next time when they do this kind of things, you feel basically less pain. So when these people come to you and they start having that relationship with you, the bond, right? So the bond, when it intensifies, that's the time when it comes that you need to be vulnerable, you need to give commitment, and you need to be sharing your deepest and darkest feelings with the other person. Those things starts happening, right? And that is the worst thing. So when they see that you are coming close, the relationship is intensified, and you are sharing your feelings and emotions, and obviously they start feeling that they also have to do this, right? And that is where they start freaking out. And specifically when they start feeling so much of love for you, that is something very triggering for them, because in the child what they learn that this emotional vulnerability is not safe. If I do this, what's going to happen? This person also, another thing, because they never get the love and the care, the nurture from the parents, what happens to these people is like basically they learn that deep inside probably I am not good, probably I'm not good, I'm not worthy enough of this love, maybe something is wrong within me. That's the reason I didn't get the love, like the way I see my friends or other people get the love from the parents. But it doesn't really mean that the parents were abusive or bad. It may be the parents were busy in their world, they were doing their thing, or maybe those parents were not very emotional. Like all the people are not emotional, so they were not probably emotional. So they probably didn't see the emotion that way, but they provided everything for them, right? So, but the child, as a child, what they understand, probably deep inside, I'm not a good human being. I'm bad human being. Maybe things are fake. Maybe I'm not good because I am feeling this love for this person, but I don't know how to feel the love. So maybe I'm faking. Maybe I'm just deep inside not correct. That is where, when the connection becomes intense, these kind of people start freaking out. And you will see that is the point when the avoidant will start pulling back. So what you will see is like, I wish I knew these things before. That's the reason I'm telling you these things, because you should not be feeling the pain that I have gone through. So listen, that is the time when the avoidants start pulling back. What they do, you will see that slowly they are withdrawing intimacy. They are not showing that affection anymore. They are messaging you less, coming to see you less, making less plans, and you start freaking out because you already invested in them. What you do at that time, you start questioning, what did I do wrong? Did I do wrong something? Definitely something wrong within me, otherwise why this person? So what you start doing is, this person is pulling back. What you start doing is, you start investing more into this connection to bridge the gap. I love this place, this is so beautiful. Anyways, so when you start bridging the gap, rather than fixing this, you actually make it even worse. So when this person is pulling back, now when you are trying to bridge the gap, you are starting to message them more, try to communicate more. That's literally freak them out. So they start feeling like that my intimacy is gone. I mean, sorry, not intimacy, my independence is gone. Like this person is all over the places. I want to pull back, but this person is coming behind me. So probably this person will be more close to me, and I don't like it. This is not safe. I need to run. That is the time you will see the avoidant making lame excuses to leave the relationship. They might start a fight with you. Silliest fight. Silliest. You can't believe the silliest fight I have seen in my situation. Oh my God. It's like bullshit. Bullshit. It's like utterly bullshit. Something that you can talk about, you can fix, but they will fight with you and they will disappear from the face of the earth. Now because you've been so invested in this connection, and this withdrawal feels like a real pain, and you probably withdraw your eating food, you will not be eating, you will not be probably be able to sleep, you will not be able to focus on work. Oh my gosh, I know I have been there. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so that's horrible. So this is every moment you will be waiting whether this person is going to come back, because you don't, a part of you is telling you that I can go forward, I can message them, but this is not respectful. This is not a right reason to leave me like this. This was such a beautiful relationship. We shared such a strong bond. Why they have to leave me like this for no reason? So that's something you don't feel like, no, this is not fair. Why should I even go even for that? So you start questioning yourself and you start hesitating whether I should go or not. Now, what is going on in avoidance mind? So the avoidant, when they pull back, they feel a sense of relief. Oh my gosh, I am so relieved that the connection is gone. It was so fucking intense. Oh my gosh, I am feeling like me again. I got my power back. Oh my gosh, that person was always behind me, call me, message me, all those things they were doing. Now I feel so relieved. It's a bliss. So you might be seeing the avoidant doing like a lot of gingalala this time, right? They might be posting videos, these and that, going to gym and showing, oh my gosh, life is beautiful, da-di-da-di-da, all those things they will do. After that, once this thing actually settles down, they actually go through the situation. Okay, was it really that bad? They start questioning the situation, like, did I do right? Like, they go through that situation, and that's the time they will want you to chase them. Okay, that's the question. Okay, this is like, what is this? Okay, I was doing good, fine, but why this person is not coming behind me? So now this question that is they are asking, it is because they want you to chase, because that's a validation for them, and they also want to see that you are sad, you are depressed, you are totally broken. Okay, now what psychology behind this? So if you are sad and broken, it means that they meant something in your life, so they are special. And if you are crying, you are definitely they are special. That actually determines their worth, because these people, because they do not have really a real source of happiness, because they feel like deep inside, I'm not worthy enough. They seek happiness in this kind of validation. So now they will go for more validation. Like in this situation, they might go for third parties to suppress these feelings, okay, to get this temporary validation, or post something on the social media, something like that, where other people will appreciate them. They get some kind of validation. So they do that. But after that validation period is over, if you don't still reach out, what they start feeling like? They start questioning that thing, like, okay, did I do it really correct? Like, was it that bad? Like, no. Now they start questioning themselves. Now what they will do, they will find all the excuses to validate their feelings. Like, no, that's okay. I should not be feeling bad because I had to disconnect this person because this person was bad. So they will try to find out all the negative emotion excuses to find and support the idea that whatever they have done is correct. But trust me, that period even doesn't go longer. So after some time, they understand that you are something different. You truly love them. And the connection that you provided was really unparalleled. And because if you truly love this person, okay, because I'm saying about in general people, like if you truly love this person, they will miss it because truly they crave connection. And for this kind of people, meeting new people and making that strong connection is a really big thing. So once they have the connection with you, they start making that connection with you. It's become very difficult for them to go and meet another people and make another connection. So they start missing you, really missing you. And they really wish that you reach out to them. If you don't reach out to them, there will be a pain depending on what kind of avoidant you are. Okay, because as I said, I'm making it generalized, but don't have to be. But depending on what they are, they start thinking and asking the question to themselves, should I reach out or not? But now listen, depends on all the people. Not everybody is the same. Okay, not every avoidant is the same. So don't expect that it is going to be generalized for your ex. It's not going to be same. So it can be a little bit different, but pattern. This is a pattern of behavior. Now these avoidants might or may try to come back to you. In some cases, they truly miss you. They truly really want to be connected with you because the connection was strong. But in some cases, the peoples, not everybody is the same. Again, I'm telling you, some cases they will try to come back to you to see whether they have still that control over you. Because what they like that everything is under control. You are listening to them. You are always going through as per their choice. So that is a big thing for this kind of people. So definitely they will try to come back and see whether they can win you back. They will probably send you some breadcrumbs, okay, and they will try to test whether you jump into the relationship or not immediately. Now, if you are the version of me that I used to be, you will probably, oh my gosh, the message, oh my gosh, let's go back, whatever happened, forget about it, forget all the things that have been done. Listen, people do fight. People may have disagreements, but lame excuses and leaving a person again and again, ghosting, giving silent treatment, this is extremely painful, and that is kind of emotional abuse. Nobody deserves that. So, but the problem is the way you love them. When they come back, you can't think about what abuse and fuck it. Let's come back together. So now what happens after that? Couple of days that now this person is craving you. They remember all the good things, so they want to be with you. So they will be very good and nice with you. And that period depends on your person, might last for a couple of days or week. Okay, so you'll be seeing that they are messaging you, they're communicating well, they're doing everything that you wanted to do. So you might be thinking, oh my gosh, this breakup has changed this person, they're a different human being, and now everything is fine. But actually, that is not the case. So now you might be thinking like, okay, this person has changed, the breakup has changed them, they missed me, so they're going to be a different human being. No, honey, it's not. So first thing is that as you understand the cycle right now, so that now the avoidant is craving you, because they definitely crave intimacy, okay? Even though they will be saying, in most of the cases, you probably will be seeing them saying, I don't know, I'm very independent, I don't need anybody in my life, I'm a loner, I've always been alone, I don't need anybody to support me emotionally. But deep inside they do crave it, otherwise they will not come back. All right, so now, or even if you go back, they will not take you back. So definitely they crave the connection. Now, okay, it's getting darker, so deal with this, okay? Now, what happens is, like, in this situation, in a couple of days, they will be very good. They will be dealing with everything. They will try to improve themselves because they are back to that initial zone, right? It goes in a cycle for them, totally a cycle for every fucking avoidant, all right? It only depends on, it can be a little bit different based on what kind of avoidant their reactions and their coming back pattern and things might be different, or this cycle might be a little bit, but this is what the cycle mainly is. Now, this person is like, now, couple of days they will be fine. What they start doing after that, they start feeling the same thing again. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling trapped in the connection. So now you're asking for next level of commitment and things like that. So again, the same thing happen. They will start pulling back again. They will fight with you for lame excuses. And now when you this time ask you for, okay, I need some commitment, why you are not giving me time? Now they will see it as a threat. For them, you are accusing them. You are like, trying to dominate them. You are trying to be too much for them. You are trying to be controlling them. Okay. They will also tell you that your expectation is too high. I cannot meet your expectation. This and that. They will say those things. And that is the point when you will literally start questioning yourself. Am I too much? Am I asking too much? Then what will happen? You will lower your expectation. Slowly. Okay, maybe I'll just give up on that. Maybe let me accept that they will never going to do that. All right, let me compromise with that. So you will be starting compromising. And then every day, it will be a walking on eggshells. You will be scared, like, should I bring this topic that I'm not liking this? Should I bring up the topic that this person doesn't see me? You will be scared because you feel that if I say that, they will leave me. They will discard me again. So that's the fear you will start living. But trust me, deep inside, every day, you are suffering, you are feeling lonely. You will be always feeling lonely in these connections. You will be always doubting where I'm standing in this connection. Do I even have any position in this person's life? Because they will show you, they will prioritize friends, family, other people over you. They will do it. And they will make you feel that I'm nothing in their life. Okay? Now, this is something after some time your resentment will build up. You will one day again you will explode and they will again run. And this saga continues. I truly know it is very, very painful. Trust me, I have been there and it's been devastating. It's like, it's devastating, physically, mentally, exhausting. You probably will end up going to therapy because you don't know what to do. You are so invested in this person. You love them so much. You don't want to let them go. But heart and soul is telling you that I'm suffering in this person's life. Because the thing is, this is not a bad person. If they were a bad person, if they were narcissist, if they are doing it for the sake of doing, like, some advantage of you, this person is not bad. But all they are doing is just pushing you away, is to just because of something inside them which you're not being able to identify. So this is what it is. This is a typical avoidant days. Now, what is suggested, like, if you are dealing with these avoidant people, how will you thrive? Let me come to this point because this is the most important part of it. That avoidant is avoidant, but you truly love this person. You don't want to leave them. Now, how to deal with this kind of situation? First thing first, if you are seeing your avoidant for quite a long time, and this is an avoidant. First thing, if you're going through a breakup with the avoidant, they discarded you, they ghosted you, make yourself understand it is nothing to do with me. It is nothing to do with me. It is nothing to do with me. It is completely their part of the story. They are doing it because they are cuckoo. Okay? It is nothing to do with me. Once you understand this, a big part of the pain goes away. Trust me. Because you understand that there is nothing I could have done differently which could have avoided this situation. This is very important to give yourself the closure that, no, this is nothing to do with me. It was any person in my position, they could have given them so much of love, this person could have done anything. And whatever I ask for is a bare minimum. Anybody in a relationship will ask for a bare minimum connection, commitment, time spent. These things are normal. So give yourself the closure. Now, second thing, identify the pattern. This is a big it can be a game changer for you. Identify the pattern of these people. You see that what in the past history, if you had couple of no contact like that, and what I said right now, identify the pattern. Once you identify the pattern, you will be understanding that this is what this person is like, this is what they do, and it is the pattern of the behavior. So now once you know that they come, they invest in you, and then they start pulling back, so you have identified the pattern. Now you understand that it is nothing to do with you, and they will do this. No matter whatever you do, they will do this. They will find excuses to leave you. So identifying the pattern gives you a lot of peace of mind. So it can be an indication, if you identify the person, the pattern, that this person is going to come back to me. All right. Under any circumstances, their pattern says they're going to come back. Now that's a different story. All of them might not be coming back. All of them might not be coming back because they might be thinking like, if they see you doing very good, happy in your life, some of them might be thinking, oh, they don't value me anymore, so if I go, they might reject me. So the fear of rejection might become on the top. So they might say that, no, I don't want to go there. Okay, so many of them might not be doing this, but doesn't really mean that if your ex is not coming forward, you will start showing them that I am dying, I'm sad, and I'm depressed. Don't do it. You know why I'm saying this? Because when you do this, you are actually enabling their avoidant behavior. You don't want to do this. One bad thing you can do to these avoidant people, sorry for the dark, nothing can be done. So one bad thing you can do to this situation is to enable their behavior. And you enable their behavior by doing this. If you just do like this kind of sob story, post on the social media and go to social media. I know I look like a ghost, but nothing can be done again. Yeah. So if you go and post on the social media how sad you are, that actually giving them validation. So validating their behavior, their avoidance. So more you do this, they're going to understand that, okay, this tactic is working for this person. So I have the control over this person. So next time I can do this. Avoidant will never change if you keep on doing like supporting their behavior in a directly or in an indirect way. So if you enable their behavior, they are never going to change. Another big thing that you need to understand that I learned in a very hard way is if your partner is pulling back, do not chase them. Do not chase them. You might feel like dying, you might feel like crying, I don't care. But do not chase them. Because when you are chasing, this is what they want. They want you to chase them. So when you chase them, they get a validation that, okay, this is right, I can do this. Next time this person says or do something, all I have to do to stop their mouth, I don't have to give them validation, or I don't have to give them commitment. All I can do is just discard them and come back after my own time. By the time, they will forget everything, and they will also, if you run behind them, they know that I can do anything to this person is going to always come back to me. So if you are going through a breakup with an avoidant, trust me, only thing you can do is understand it is nothing personal, nothing to do with you. Do not chase them, and also all you need to be doing like focusing on your life. Love yourself. You create a world of your where you will be busy with your work, make some hobby, start something new, and surround yourself with the friends who can support you mentally. Do some job, do some extra job, I don't know, whatever. Learn something. So be so engaged that your empty brain have no time to think about them. And trust me, if you do not run behind them, and if you teach them the lesson that no, I'm not going to take this avoidance anymore, maybe the avoidant, if they truly loved you, they will change and come forward. And if they never loved you, they will not come back, and they will understand that I have lost control over this person, I cannot make them dance over my tune anymore. So they will go away from your life. Either way, you are in a win-win situation. So yeah, I know this is a very video talking about more about them, what they are, and probably I didn't provide a lot of solution on this, but keep tuned. Subscribe to my YouTube channel because I am very experienced in this case. I am speaking from my experience. So I will every time whenever I post a video, I discuss this, how you can deal with this avoidance and how you can be in a other side of the dark tunnel, and you can free yourself from the pain and suffering when they leave you. And definitely, if you want to learn about it, follow me. All right, and give my channel a thumbs up. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It is dark, so I need to go home. And you take care. Bye.